Good morning, Team Trades. Welcome to J Trades TV. If you are new to my channel, where we discuss all stock related contents. How's everybody morning, man? Good Friday to everybody. I know this is the last trading week for 2023 as we cross over into 2024 starting next week. So at this moment, I am sitting on my hands. I'm not making any trades at this moment. Just watching everything play out. You know, if I do see a certain pattern or I do see a certain movement that I'm liking, I mean, I would try to go in for a quick little scalp. But right now, I am sitting on my hands. Man, have y'all made any trades? You already know, man. Let your boy know if y'all made any trades or not. MamaTrader, I see you about to be coming in, man. Love you. Definitely love y'all your channel, man. For those who have not visited MamaTrader, do feel free to visit MamaTrader. Let me put you on to him real quick. Let me go to his, you can see him speaking right now at this moment. So do feel free to go on to MamaTrader. You can see right here, MamaTrader, learn, trade, grow. You can go over here to MamaTrader, and all you have to do is go into the lobby as usual and find my boy here. And click right here, and then y'all get some insight on him, on his ways of thinking, on how he trades. Excellent guy. I mean, he breaks everything down to a science. He is definitely legit, and I would suggest that y'all do visit him and learn as much as y'all can from him, because he's definitely a great guy, a great trader, and we are proud to have him on the team. So thanks, boss. Salute to you, and thank you for supporting me as well. Right now, we are looking at SPY at the moment, which you already know. That's all what I always do. Right now, don't see any particular movements. We did have, however, a few little economic data. Let me move this over just a little bit. Today, we only had like a small little amount of data, which wasn't really important today. We did have at 9:45, we did have Chicago's business barometer, and I don't see anything else. I mean, like, for the rest of this week, all the way till we close out today, is going to be pretty much just momentum based. As we close out for the rest of the year for 2023 going into 2024. So right now, I mean, we can look at it from different standpoints. I am looking at it from a 5-minute standpoint. I'm going to try, let me see if I can look at it from a 30-minute standpoint as well, like I normally do, and see if I see any patterns at this moment. This is the pattern I do see with pre-market involved. I do see an uptrend, and we are coming to some areas of resistance right back into this 477. We have like 3 different levels. So right here, we can see we have a lot of tough areas. Main top areas that high of 477.65. So that would be our main top area. And if we can break above that 477.65, we can see a break up to that 478. If we do get up and break above the 478, we have $2 left, a $2 run up to the 480, which is the record-breaking highs on SPY. So will we get it today? Will we see a short squeeze like we normally see on Fridays? Again, is based off of momentum. But you also have to think about it. You may not have a lot of traders who might trade today, because you got to think about a lot of traders who may sit on their hands for the rest of this week as we go into 2024, who may be looking for better opportunities next week versus this week. So we will see how this is going to play itself out. So these lines that I do have in motion are the basically the resistance levels that I have at this time, where you see that we did hit. Let me move this around just a little bit right here. So yeah, right now we are. Remember the channel I was talking about? We was at 476 with 477 mid and the top of 478. So right now we are holding around the 476.50 area, but we do have a lot of resistance as we head on up before we get to the 478 area. So we still would have to pass up. As you can see right here, we had a lot of choppiness. We do have 477.65. 477.50, 477.40. So we do have a break around these key areas as well. And we have to get back above 477 in general. Yeah, I want to take it out my trend line, my lines off too. So we are pushing back up towards that 477 level. So let's see how well we do and how well we hold at this particular point in time. Let me look at it right here. So 477, let me go ahead and map that down real quick. That'll be my mid area. Put that in bold. See, the original channel that I did have was the top of 478 and the bottoms of 476. That was the channel that I did have lined up. We never came all the way back down to the 476 area so far. Let me put that in just now, right now. Oh, what did I do with my line? 476. So we are bouncing off of this area around this 476.40 to 476.50. So you can see right here, yesterday we bounced in these same areas, bounced, same areas. Where we got rejected at, that was, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday right here where we got rejected. Because I always remember, your rejection, your resistance, the minute you break above it, it can turn into support. So you can see right here, you got rejected. As soon as we broke above it, now it turns into support. So we are above the resistant areas, now holding up as support at this time. We will have some areas of resistance coming up at the 477 mark itself. Once we break above 477, we will have some areas of 477.40, 477.50, and that high of 477.65, I'm sorry. Let me see me update this one. I don't know why I had 73 for some reason. Yeah, there we go, 65. So you can see right here we got rejected. That was going into the after hours, and we came right on down. And then yesterday we came on down. We came up to the highs around the 477.50s yesterday, and we had a nice little pullback. But as you can see right here and around this 467.50, the 467.44-ish level, you can see right here we did hold up above. We bounced, going right back on up. And we do need to re-break 477. So we are in this little channel still. We are still in this little channel at this moment. And we do have a goal of reaching 478. And if we do break 478, again, that'll put us $2 away from the all-time highs around 480. And if I go back to my other chart, let me go back to this bad boy. Where you at? Where's my daily? My daily charts. This is my... Let me go back to my 5-year week. Yeah. So as you can see, we are still on this uptrend, overall uptrend mark here. Let me shrink it up just a little bit, move it over to the side. Yeah. So as I pointed out, from 2020 to 2022 to 2023, we've been on like an uptrend. Because you can see right here, 2020, we bounced. That started the initial uptrend. 2022, we bounced. 2023 bounced twice, boom, boom. And like I said, if I take a screenshot of here, which I already showed y'all multiple times, I'm going to still do it for the people who haven't seen, that would put us in a cup and handle pattern until we break the highs of 480, break and go up, or get rejected once again and see a repeat of 2022, where we did go on a yearly downtrend for 2022. So as we close and closer towards 2024, either two things will happen at this point in time. Again, while we are in this cup and handle pattern, we can see a potential break above the 480, and we could see new possible highs and new record breaking highs. Or if we can't break above this 480 mark, we could see a repeat of 2022, where we had a whole year of downside when we went from 480 all the way back down to the 360. So basically, you had like $120 basically back on down to now $120 back on up. Because you can see right here, we went from 480 on down to 460 in 2022. We bounced off, 360. And we bounced off of 360 going into 2023 back on up to these record-breaking highs. So you had it pretty much a $120 plus move on down to $120 plus move back on up. So we are on these key levels here that we are getting closer and closer towards these high areas. Morning, Nuno. I forgot to change my I forgot to change the price on my account. Man, I was so caught up yesterday. That's why I had to. I didn't go live. I had my kids, man. They had me ripping and running, man. I was all over the place. I barely got into sleep. I just couldn't do nothing. I was just gone, man. So I had to wake myself back up, try to get myself back up like the way I should today. So I'm just trying to get back, the way that I need to. So, mind me. Just trying to get myself back to my, back to my trading stance. Because, man, when you got kids, man, it's just, That's a challenge within itself, but I love it. You know, I can't complain on it, man. I'm blessed to be a dad. I'm blessed to be able to have kids, and for them to carry on my legacy. So it's just the growing up part you got to deal with. Like just having patience with especially with the boys when they so hyper, man. It's like, man, like as I stated, my son is Roblox crazy, so I got to deal with that. Like I said, my daughter's more chill, but it's my son. Man, he can't keep still. Is that my 5-minute chart? Yeah. What I got set for my 30. Let me go back to my 5. Let me go back to my 10. Let me look at my 10-5 real quick. Let me see if that one looks a little different from my 10-3. Yeah, yep, we're getting a little pullback in these areas. So, yep, that 477 is holding up a strong resistance at this time, as you can see. And I also clearly see a downtrend looking at pre-markets movement going into intraday. You can see that clearly. See somewhat of a downtrend setup here. And my indicators are pointing that we are moving downside because your 50 SMA is to the top, because you already know how it goes. And we are on the upside, basically on the upright as far as the indicators. You already know your 90 MA is supposed to be to the top. Your 20 MA is in the middle, and your 50 is to the bottom. That's when they let you know that SPY is moving on up. However, once you reverse, your 50 becomes to the top, your 20 in the middle, and your blue to the bottom, which basically indicates a reversal. So, as you can see, we are on the downside, not only with our indicators, but you can see from the pre-market movements on down to the intraday that we are on a downtrend, going to a possible movement of a descending triangle or a descending triangle squeeze if we stay on this pattern. As you can see right here, we have a nice descending pattern forming right here. And if we can't break back above this downtrend and move right back on up above 477, we will see a continuation of a downtrend and a descending triangle going into a descending squeeze. So we'll see what's gonna take place. We are still holding above these levels, 476.50. Happy early New Year's to you too, Trey Life. Happy New Year's, early New Year's to everybody. So I see how everybody jumping on their live streams because this is gonna be the last trading week before we hop into a new year. So everybody making the best of it. So that's why I hopped in too, because I didn't want to just leave everybody on a bad note. Now wishing everybody a happy new year. So this is the last trading day of the week, last trading week of the year. So I definitely want to get on my live stream and wish everybody a happy and blessed New Year's. And again, we going into 2024. Hitting 6 figures, 7 figures, and on up. It's going to be a lot of people getting away from their 9 to 5s as we go into 2024, because it's going to be a lot of successful stock traders. So we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. But yeah, right now we are still on this downtrend at this moment. I am keeping an eye on it. I was still debating. Oh shoot, I forgot to reset my. So I'm gonna have to go back to my my contracts that I had before. Shoot. Because I was debating whether I was looking at SPX or SQQQ as far as some downside, but God, it's already making moves already as it is. What was the lows? Oh, it's back on up too. I still think it's gonna go up. Let me see, because I wanted to still go up before we actually get that dump. I like this little bounce, but if I do go for a put, I definitely want to see it. I want to get it more closer towards the resistant areas. I don't want to get like in these little areas where I feel like it could catch some type of support where you can see bounce, bounce, and bounce. I'd rather get in the areas of resistance where I know we can catch it here and for a move back on down. Somewhere like we yesterday where we see how we hit. We hit at that 477.50. We came on down. We hit again around that 477.50. Came on down. And then for another third touch around that 477.50, then we got a nice little flush from that point on. So I wouldn't mind seeing a little pattern like this where we can see some areas of resistance first, like a test, and then some downside. But I would not be buying at the bottoms where I know it can possibly bounce. So I would not be going for a put in these areas where I can probably see a potential move on up. We could or we could not. But at this moment, these low-key areas, I'd rather get in the areas of high areas where I know we have more potential resistance and a nice move on down. So I just feel like I'll be buying at the bottom base of a channel versus the top portion of a channel. where I can ride it on down versus trying to get in these areas where it could probably possibly go right back on up. So sitting on my hands still, haven't jumped into anything. I'm not trying to force a trade, especially on this last trading day that we do have. So if I do see an opportunity, I will let you guys know. Like I said, I was looking for a put, but I was waiting for a move back on up. So I'm going to just sit on my hands to see if we do catch a little break above the downtrend, move back, basically break the 477s and try to retest the 477.40s up to the 477.60s into these high areas. So I'm going to just sit on my hands. I mean, if it does continue to fall, then so be it. I'm not going to chase. So, again, it's the last trading day of the week and the last trading week of the year. So, I'm not going to force anything where we do have more opportunities starting next week. So, if I see opportunity, I'm going to do it. If not, I'm not forcing. Just to let y'all guys know. No problem, Mamba, man. Appreciate you too, man. I mean, you're doing an excellent job. I mean, we proud to have you, basically with the team, with Tradecaster, and but definitely start sending more people your way, in every platform that I do have, because I do have Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube and whatnot. So I definitely will help you out as far as getting your name out there, buddy, because you definitely deserve it. So I'm going to try to get you some more subscribers, I promise you. You have my word, mama. I got you, buddy. I got you. Because we all going to grow together as we go into 2024. So I got your back, man. Oh, no problem, boss. No problem. Because I'm growing too. So we all growing together. Let me go ahead and put a little Happy New Year's on my, I'm going to just wish everybody Happy New Year's on my little chat box. Let me see. Happy New Year's, team. Happy New Year's, team. So, early Happy New Year's to everybody. So, just in case I don't see everybody, Happy New Year's to everybody. Have a blessed Happy New Year's. So, booyah. Should pop up on both of them. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, we're still getting that pullback. Man. I wanted some more upside. I wanted some more. Yep, still on this downtrend. So basically, we did get rejected at that 477 level. We are coming back down towards these areas of possible support, where you do have not only natural support, but you also have the open at 476.49. So you have subs. So you kind of, and plus you kind of see a higher low bill too going this way. So let's see what happens. Let's see. I don't think we have any other news coming out either at 1 o'clock like we had yesterday. Because you remember we had all those auctions coming out. We had, a 7-year auction that came out yesterday. And then the day before we had a 5-year auction, which boosted SPY and them right back on up. So I checked it. I didn't see anything. So we are kind of in a little tug of war match to see which way that SPY wants to go. Will it start to create a new uptrend and start to move back this way, or will the downtrend continue? So I will keep on watch to see the direction that we truly go. But at this moment, I still do see downside as far as this downtrend, and my indicators which are telling me that we are on the downtrend still. So again, I have not got into any trades at this moment. I'm just sitting on my hands because what I would like to see personally, I want to see a move back on up before 12 o'clock reaches, because you already know how that normally goes. Once 12 o'clock normally hits, lunch hour, we'll normally get that lunch hour movement. That's why I like I'd like to see us get like a nice little pop on up, and then once lunch hour was roll around, we'll get a nice little dump on off. But yesterday, I think we dumped off around 2 o'clock. If I'm not mistaken, I checked the time on this. I think it was around 2. This is showing 3:40, but I think we started catching some downside around 2 o'clock here. Yeah, so that's showing 2:30, 2:35 right here. That was our last little test of 477.50, and then we started to come back on down, and then after that we just had a nice fade. But like I said, normally around 12 o'clock we'll get some type of movement either up or down. Right here you can see that was around 12, but that was a little bit after 12. That was like around 12:50. So about 11-ish, we went on up, and then around after 12, we went back on down. So I just want to see it get back into us around certain areas I know they can hold up as resistance, and then catch a nice little fade, from these little marks here. But I don't want to get in at these base areas, even though it's getting some pullbacks where it could get potential support and move back on up. So I'm gonna just keep my eyes on it to see if this downtrend is gonna continue. But if we do crack, this area of support, that area of support can turn right back into resistance. So I want to see exactly what's gonna happen to around these areas. And the reason why, like I said, I called out these areas is because you can see right here, we got rejected, came on down, got rejected, came on down, and then once we broke above it, the resistance became support. So you started to bounce on these areas that was once resistance, now support. So what I want to see now is I do want to see if we do crack for this area to turn right back into resistance. So right now, at the moment, it's going to still continue to be support until we do crack these levels, which the GOAT himself, AK-47, I always call it the shelf crack. So that's my guy too. AK-47, that's my other guy. Like I said, Mamba, Taylor Trade, who else? Silverback, of course. Trey Life, Marty, Nuno, man. That's all my brothers and arms, man. Love y'all guys to death, man. So I'm always gonna give y'all shout outs. Y'all know this. Yep, right now still on the downtrend. I mean, the reason why I didn't jump in yet, because like I said, I like movements. See, and that's the only thing I hate about options sometimes, because you miss out on the good movements. That's the only thing I hate about options. It's like all the good movements, either it's like it happened in pre-market, like right here, could have been a nice little move. I could have got in and then rolled it on down because I already knew 475 around this area is going to hold up as support. 477.65, I'm sorry. And I could have just rolled this bad boy on down. But due to options, I can't get in until market opens, which is 9:30. That's the only thing that sucks about options, because I miss all the good opportunities. So now once intraday rolls in, now I have to make the best of intraday's movement. So what I'm going to have to do is play off of pre-market. So if we do come back up to these areas, just say for instance, we do catch a move back on up, well, I'm going to play pre-market's resistance into intraday. So we do move back on up. I know for sure that these highs can hold up as resistance. So again, I'm going to sit on my hands. So at this moment, to me, around this 476.50 area is going to be support, and around this 477.65 is going to be resistance. So that's how I'm going to look at it at this point in time. So I look at the channel. This part is my base support, and this part is my top resistance. So if I do go in for a put, I want to see movements back on up above 475, where we can see some movements back on down. So I'm still keeping an eye on it. Now, let's take a look at the companies real quick to see how we're looking as far as here. Let's take a look at the companies at the moment. Let me shrink it up just a little bit because I forgot about my screen. I got to shrink it up just a little bit for y'all guys. Keep that leveled out just perfect. All right, let's take a look here. So we're catching some downside on Tesla. Tesla's coming down for sure, because you can clearly see a downtrend. Not catching too much movement on Amazon. Apple's coming on down, because you can see from one intraday to the next, you can clearly see a downtrend from this 194.50 mark around these areas, these highs on down. You can see this from one intraday to the next. You can clearly see a downtrend. Let me check out the other companies. Did I save my other companies? Could have sworn I did. Man, I could have sworn I saved it. I had guess not. I'm gonna have to, dang it, man, I'm gonna have to redo it again. Let me see Meta. Let me check out Meta. What is Meta doing? Yep, Meta's coming on down from a nice little downtrend as well. You can see that from yesterday's intraday movement on down, from your highs of 361.90 all the way on down to 356. So you can clearly see a nice little downtrend from this point. What else did we have? We had Nvidia. Let's see what Nvidia is doing. Nvidia is still on somewhat of an uptrend. Yep, Nvidia is still on an uptrend from this standpoint that I'm looking at. Yeah, it's on an uptrend. Boom. Apple still, like I said, still coming down. Microsoft. Microsoft. Let's see what Microsoft is doing at the moment. Microsoft is still on the uptrend too. So your main ones on the uptrend is Nvidia and Microsoft. The ones that are coming on down is Tesla and Apple. So those are coming on down. So yes, you can see Tesla is on the downtrend. Apple is still downtrending, still trying to find some support. Probably around this little area here. You can see right here we had this resistance. So let's put a line in this little area. See if it's gonna try to hold up that support. That is around 493.38 right here. I'm gonna try to find like some support around this little area. So that's still trying to hold. Okay, so see, I told you that's why I wouldn't want to go in for a short. See, that area is still gonna hold up as support until we break underneath it, underneath that shelf. So, because not only do you have the natural natural support, you also have the open, which is at 476.49. So you still have that area that can hold up as support. So until we crack that area, that's gonna hold up as support, which I would not recommend trying to put in for a put at these bottom areas. You want to wait for a move back on up where you can go into resistance and then look for a short. But right now, I wouldn't go into these areas for us puts until we crack these areas here. Nuno, Trade Life, Marty. Any trades for y'all guys? I read No Mumble was making some trades. Congratulations on you, boss. Any of y'all guys going in for any trades at this moment? I'm still sitting on my hands. I'm still waiting on the setup real quick because again, I got to make the best of my Friday. I'm going in. I want to make one trade. I don't want to make multiple trades. I want to make one trade. Oh, and yeah, Nuno, let me go ahead and update my just got in the call. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me update my my little thing real quick. Let me do this real fast. I forgot to update it. Like I said, I had my kids yesterday. I couldn't do everything like I wanted to. Oh shoot. So let me go ahead and put up the updated number, so I can show Nuno where I'm at. Where is it? Here we go. Links. My money bar. Let me go ahead and update that bad boy real quick. Just let him know who in control right now. Them little scalps paid off. That's why I did what I did. Boy, I got them scalps quick, and I did a little and I waited for those drops. But I think I'm starting to think the calls is getting a little bit thinner and thinner right now, because as we getting in, towards those higher brackets, I'm about to start shifting soon, going back to puts very, very shortly. You still in, Nuno, or you got out? Did you still in the trade? Oh, so you got in around this bounce then. If you just got in, so you got in around that 476.50. You got in around these areas, didn't you? Oh, that boy trying to beat me. I can't have this. He got in them areas I called. Ooh. All right. You know what? All right, you can have. Matter of fact, go ahead and have the calls. I'm gonna look for a put. So we're gonna battle. We're gonna see who's gonna win this one. Then, since you done got in, I'm gonna have to look for a put. I'm gonna let you win this one. Let's see who's gonna come out. May the best man win. May the best man win on this one. I got you. I'm being patient. I'm sitting on my hands. I'm waiting for us to get towards these high key areas. This area is good for sure for a call, because as I stated, you can see here, this area was definitely a good support, because you got rejected here. That was around that 476.50, and then we broke above it. So resistance became support. You bounced. Here yesterday, you bounced, and then today you bounced. So that same area is holding up as good support until we crack it. So good entry. Good morning, Active. So yeah, Nuno, that was a good entry. Good entry, boss. Good entry. So right now, you are what? So it'll be a quick little scalp. Cause like I said, based on the indicators, you're still underneath the downtrend. So like I said, make a quick scalp. So if you got in right at the 50s, let's see if it's gonna hold. Let's see if it holds up above this 476.60 area right here. So you got in at the 50, that's good. So let's see if this 476.60 area holds. Let's see if we can hold in this area. Like I said, if anything, it'd be a quick scalp. Depending on based on how many shares you got in with. Just 1,000 shares, 1,000 contracts alone. 10 contracts alone, you're up 100, because that's a 10-cent move. That's 100. Yep, let me see. Let's see what it's going to do. Let's see what it's going to do. Yeah, so quick scalp at this moment. Quick scalp at this moment, because do remember, we are underneath the downtrend still. I mean, it's holding. Don't get me wrong. 476.60 is still trying to hold in this level, because we bounced here and it's trying to find a new higher area. So let's see if this is going to hold. It's trying to stay on top of this uptrend. I see what it's trying to do. It's definitely trying to stay on top of that uptrend. Definitely trying to hold. Let's see. Like I said, that's cool. I'm gonna be looking for my puts then. I got you. Let me go ahead and update my price, my little bracket, cause now I'm in at 540 because of my little move I made yesterday. So let me go ahead and update that for you, boss, so I can show you where I'm at. It's about to change in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Booyah. So 540. I'm not too far from 1,000. I got a good little what is that? What, is it 460 I got left? 460 I got left till I hit 1,000? That's cool. I'll take that. If I can try to get a nice little movement here that'll add, ooh. Let me see where that resistance came at. What was that at? What was this? 70. Why didn't I? Ooh, getting a nice little. Did you get out, Nuno? Did you get do a quick scalp? See, you bounced here, so you still got that. You still testing these areas. That's why I told you we're still under that downtrend. I told you that. That's why I said it was gonna be a quick scalp, cause we're still under this downtrend. I was watching that bad boy. Ooh, man, come on, man, come on. I was waiting on something a little bit. Man, don't start dumping just yet. I was waiting on it too. Cause what was the lows for 127? Ah, let me switch my contracts. Let me see something. Shoot. 127. I think it's the same one I just had. Yellow. Is it the same one? Oh no, this one was shorter. Oh, this one was 85. Crap, I should have got to this one. Only went in with $20 contract. Went nowhere, but about to get out. That's what I told you. You remember I told you we're still on this downtrend, Cap. You remember? That's why I said it was gonna be. Ooh. Oh, I told you, man, it was gonna be a quick scalp. I told you that downtrend. I told you. Ooh, man, I just missed my entry too on mine. Ah, crap. Let me see. You was going for calls. I was going for puts. I told you I seen that it was downtrendish. I told you them indicators was giving me confirmation and the downtrend. Yep, now that we cracked, now that area's gonna turn into resistance. So what I would want, so I want to go back up here now. So that area can turn into resistance now. So I might be going in. Let me see. Oh, but I want to go back up though. I want to go back up to resistance. I'm not touching until we go right back up to resistance. Then I'm gonna jump in. Ah, come on, man. I was wanting this. God, why do y'all do this? What time is it? It's not even 11 or 12 o'clock yet for the dump yet. Come on, man. And this is what I wanted. Every time. And I seen that downtrend. I called that bad boy. I seen this here rejected, right here rejected. My indicators pointing down because the reversal, because the 50 is on top, the 20 in the middle, 9 at the bottom. I told you reversals. Anytime you see it in reverse like this, that means downside. Anytime you're upright, the way it should be, you go up. Anytime it reverses, it goes down. I told you. I told y'all. Man, it just shot past my entry what I wanted though. Man. I'm gonna let it go back up. Let it go back up because that's showing some overextension right now on the downside. It means it's gonna probably pull back up to the 9 MA. Man, that's what I wanted. I wanted to catch it too. I wanted to get in and out. It happened too dang quick. Man, I was waiting for it to get back up to these areas, but it just man, I missed it. It was just like it happened so quick. I'm gonna wait for some more downside. That's cool. I'm gonna just wait for the next one. I'll wait for the next one. I ain't jumping in right here. I want to see it go right back up to the resistance again. No, did you get out? That's why I told you, man. I told you I called out the quick scalp. I said, man, if you gotta, well, you wouldn't have made a lot, but I mean, from 20 to from 50 to 60, that was a quick in and out. But I mean, that's why I was telling you to be careful on it because we was on that downtrend. I seen a lot of downside and I ain't see no crossovers on those indicators. That's why I was telling you to, man, do a quick scalp. Don't hold it. I didn't know the drop was gonna happen that fast though, cause I was trying to get in. I was waiting on it too. That's why I told you could have calls. I was going for puts. Dang, man, it just happened so dang quick. Let me see if I can find another setup. Let me see. We still on the downtrend though. Still on the downtrend. I'm just trying to see if I see any patterns real quick. Let me just go step out just a little bit now. Get rid of this uptrend. We don't need that no more because that's downtrend. I mean uptrend is gone. Or what if? Hold up. I might see. Wait. Do I see another uptrend? A possible uptrend? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see something. I might be a little jumping the gun just a little. Nah, that ain't it. I thought it was. Nah. It broke it. I see what it was doing. I was trying to do. Yep, that's where it fell at. Right here. I see it where it cracked at. Because you can see it bounced, and then right here got it right underneath that uptrend and cracked it. So that means it's transitioning now to a downtrend. I see it now. But I need you to go back up because I'm not catching these bottoms right here. I want to see. When I go for puts, I like stuff when it's pushing up. I don't want to catch it down here where it can bounce back on up. You got to be smart about that. Like if you're going in for a put, wait to get in the areas of resistance where you can ride it on down. Don't never really get in these areas here where it can go against you and bounce right back on up. Or I can fake you out of position where it look like it's going to go back up, then go right back on down. And then by the time you get out of your position, it's going right back on down. That's why I say always secure your positions. Basically, always understand your price points. So we know for sure 477 that I called out was going to be resistance. So we hit here, came on down, which is where I got my yellow line. And we hit here, came on down. But, God, it just happened so quick, man. I thought we was going to test like this downtrend and fall like one more time, but it didn't even touch it. I mean, I was spot on with my downtrend. It's just that the drop happened so quick, I couldn't even get in the dang thing. God, dang it. I would have climbed higher, seeing that green. I told you, boss. Yeah, I mean, once you crack this little area, because this area is like strong support and the open. So once that crack, that's a wrap. So that's why I told you to be careful. We're still underneath that downtrend. I said, watch closely on that 476.60 to see if we stay above that. But once that didn't hold, that mean that bad boy came right back on down quick. Man, so at this point, I want to see some more upside now. Man. Can't believe I missed that. I was trying to get closer. I mean, even like $60 it put me to $600. I mean, all I need is $60 more to add, to get my account up to 600. Just something quick, but that was too quick. I missed that move. Oh, let me see something. That's why I missed it. I hit it on a 5 minute instead of a freaking 3. Forgot I had it on a 5 minute too. Let me see how it would have looked on a 3 minute. I think that's why they went over my head too. Yep. Dang, I forgot to put it on my 3 minute. I would have seen this right here. Oh, crap. I had my damn time frame. Excuse my language. I had my time frame set wrong. Because I can see here, you bounce, bounce, and then it try to curl on up, and you got rejected right at this. What was rejecting areas at? And it's still dropping. Come on. That's what I wanted. I can't believe I missed this. This is what I wanted. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, we're going down to the 476. That should try to hold up at some type of support as well. So let's see if that's gonna hold. Let's see how SPY is gonna react to this. It's getting a little cracked though. Let me see. Trying to go further back. We can see some bouncing potentials around these key areas here. Right where is that? Right where is that? We could try to see a bounce. Let me put my line. Yeah, so I got it switched up. That's because I got my pre-market involved too. That's just so I can see my patterns. That's why it looks a little kind of scrunched up. So excuse me on that. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to see something. I'm just trying to see some patterns that I could see where it had bouncing. I mean, that's kind of lining up perfect too. From right here, these little areas, and right where it bounced there too. I see it. See that? This right here? I mean, perfect. So resistance, 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 and you bounce right off that same key area that is now support. Will it hold though? Because you got a lot of selling pressure. So it may hold, it may not. Because look at that selling volume. Good God. Oh man. Look at the selling pressure. Goodness. I mean, that's like sharks just waiting. And then you gotta understand it too, it's a Friday too. The last trading day of the week, last trading week of the year. So I don't know how many people gonna really want to hold until next week. Cause a lot of people maybe want to sell get out of their positions early too. But I didn't want the dump to happen right now though. Man, there was $1 dump and I wanted that. Crap. That's what I wanted. Nuno, you lucky. Boy, you lucky. Look at my contract. I would have got in at 85 cents. Oh. If that dump wouldn't have happened that fast, I'd have been on you, boy. I would have had you. It happened too quick. Oh, you go, boss. You lucky. You lucky. I missed that. I'm gonna see if we're gonna have another opportunity. That's cool. That's cool. Let me see how both of my contracts looking, because I want to see how my calls and my puts are looking at the same time. That's how I normally judge it too. See my calls. I would look at it from a call standpoint. Is that today? No, hell no. That's wrong. That's the wrong date. Shoot. Let me see. Trying to look at some volume. That's my call chart at the top. So yeah, call chart is. I mean, even this options. What is this called? I forgot what it's called again. Yeah. Theoretical options price. I mean, even this little thing is showing some more downside. So it's showing that you got more upside on the put contracts than you got on your call contracts, because the call contracts is literally going down, and your put contracts is literally going up. So that's letting you know that you'll have way more movement on the drop than you have on going up at this particular point in time. So this is my put contract, which is in yellow, and this is my call contract, which is in red. So I like to compare the two. So you see calls go down, your puts go up. So you can compare the two to see which one is more healthy. So wait, can you see? Oh, yeah, you can see it. I thought my stuff was in the way. So yeah, let me move it over just a little tad bit more. I forgot my little chat box in the way. Apologize about that. So yeah, so normally this is what I'll do. I'll put them on top of each other. I'll stack them. So I'll see which one is a better opportunity. So I can see that right now, a call is not a good opportunity, because even on my theoretical options price, It's like a little indicator, almost like it's not a VWAP, but it's like a little indicator to let you know which way it's going. That my contracts on the call side to go down, so the calls wouldn't be a good opportunity. So you can see on the put side that I have way more movements on my puts. Cause look how healthy my contracts is. Boy, Nuno, you lucky that I didn't get it at 85, cause I'd have been up by 200. No, I'd have been up more than that, cause I would have doubled it. Oh, and it's still going up. Look at that. As that go down, as SPY goes down, look at this. Look, boy, look at that SPY, that SPX contract. Oh, you lucky I didn't get in. I missed that. Oh, I'd have blew you out the water on that. Oh, man. Oh, you so lucky. Boy, you lucky. I missed that contract. Oh, you lucky I missed that move, because I would have ended you right there. I would have ended you, buddy. All out of love, I'd have ended you. I'd have ended you. Oh. You done for the day. Take our it's all good, boss, man. Congratulations still, man. I mean, a job well done, man. But that's why I said normally, like when I'm looking at my God, it's still dumping. No, look at what, if I would have gotten this contract, look what it's doing. From 85 cents. Look at this. Tell me nothing is possible on these option contracts if you're on the right side of the momentum. Y'all seeing it for yourself moving in real time. Look at this. You'd have got in at 85 cents. Look at this. And still going. Look, dude, are you seeing this? 85 cents. You would have had 100. Say if you would have had $100 account and got in with 85 cents. Look where your account would have been at. Been on the right side of momentum. I told you. Oh, Nuno, you lucky I didn't get in on this. It just happened too fast. I missed it. Then I didn't even see no more green candles. You know, now I want to do a green candle after all these drops. I don't want to do it now. But let me see. God, dog, man. My entry got just swept. Like, I missed my entry. It just got blown out the water. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, you just don't know. All because of this move here. And I mean, could have happened in a matter of seconds. Imagine your account. You getting in at 85 cents on an account. So let's see how long your account would have changed. Let me see. That happened at 10:30, 10:35, 10:40, 10:45. So from what time was this? 10:30, 15 minutes. Your account would have changed in 15 minutes. That's crazy, huh? If you're on the right side of momentum. Oh, here I go with this bull crap again. I hate when I do this. I hate when they do this. Let me bring up my chart real quick. I apologize, team. Shoot, I hate when it does this. That's why I'm a good thing I have it set. It's coming back up. Give me a little minute. I just hate when it does this. But you see the life-changing situations that can happen if you're on the right side of momentum on SPX? Dude, I told you, SPX ain't nothing to play with. If you're on the right side of momentum, you good. Man. You lucky. Then it came all the way down to 470, almost 475. Ooh. I gotta catch this next one, man. I gotta catch this next one. Let me see. I'm just looking at my charts. I'm looking at my opportunities right now. Let me see. I wanted to go back up though. It gotta go back up, man. God, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, let me wait for it to go back up because I want to see my contracts increase. Oh boy, y'all lucky. Yo, Nuno, I would have had you, buddy. I would have had you. I told you, boy, them SPX contracts ain't nothing to play with, but that's why you have to be on the right side of momentum. You got to be on the right side of momentum, boss. You see how quickly life-changing that could have been on your account? That's why I wait for opportunities. That's why I told y'all don't have to trade every day to make good profit. You wait for the right opportunities. You'd have got in at 85 cents. That contract went from 85 cents to $6. So imagine, let's just imagine, if you would have got in with 1,000 shares, right, at 85 cents, and that ripped up to I think it was six. How high did it go? 685. So okay, say for instance, you got in at 85 cents and it ripped up to 685, right? So from 685, let's count that. You got in 85 cents. So every 85 cent on up from that point with 1,000 shares, you hitting $1,000, right? So 185. So everything I'm hitting is 1,000. 185, 285, 385, 485, 585, 685. You would have had $6,000. Crazy. Crazy. In a matter of 15 minutes in your pockets due to this, all due to this drop. Dude, life changing. I'm telling you, account changing. Before 2023 hit, I'm telling you, I was on the right side of momentum, but that's why I kept calling out that I told you I was on a downtrend. I seen that, boss. I seen that downtrend. That's why I told you to be in and out, quick in and out. That's why I'll be trying to alert it as fast as I can so y'all don't get caught in those moves. I seen it coming, and look at that bad boy still just God. Let me switch it back to 10-minute 3. Jeez, man, I'm still trying to, shit, you know, let me see. Oh, that's a bad flag. That is definitely a bad flag for me. But it's still, I wanted this, because the only reason why I don't like these little areas, because it can retract right back to the 9 EMA. I don't mind this where you can fall and get away from the 9 EMA first. And that's a quick little move in and out before it bounces, before it finds support and go right back on up. But that downtrend is still holding. That bad boy is still holding. God, I mean right here, and I was trying to nail it, and it dropped so quick I missed it. Oh no, you lucky. Just watch. I'm about to find a new one. I'm trying to find a good position to get in. Like I said, I like to be smart about my moves. I don't just like to jump in and anywhere. No. Because right now, let me look at the prices. Right now, we're at 475.30. I want to see it go back on up first. I want to see it go right back on up to some highs first before I even think about going for a put. It got to get to certain areas that I'll feel comfortable of going in for a put. So I don't like just jumping in anywhere. So it has to, let me see where it can bounce and move back on up before we see some, because you can see right here, we bounce, and that shattered. That killed it. What's another area? See, you got to find the areas that we had issues before that was resistance that would turn back into resistance. So you can see right here, we hit, fail. So that is, and let me see. Let me try to see what these key areas at right now. So that is what, 5, oh, that's right at 476. Around that area, 476, where you hit, fail. So that's going to turn back into resistance once again. And then you got some areas above it, just a little bit above it. That's for 476, because you had this high here. But your main area is around that 476, because you can see right here where you hit, you fail, you hit, you fail, you hit, you fail, you hit, you fail, you hit, you fail. And then you got another area. Man, because I don't want the dump to keep happening, man. Like, man, go back up, please. Let me catch some highs real quick. Go back up to 76, and then, man, I wanted that drop. I missed it. Oh, my God, I missed the drop. That's what I wanted, but it happened too quick. Like I said, I had my downtrend set in motion. I seen and I had my yellow, I had my 477 set in motion. I thought we was going to come back up and like try to test it and then drop again, but get close to where you test this downtrend again, but it never even tested it. It didn't even go back up to the downtrend mark. It just hit right here and it fell. Man, and that's what I wanted. That's why I told you, you got to wait. You got to wait for the right opportunities. Wait for the right opportunities, and just take something like that to be account changing. I'm telling you. And that's what I was aiming for. I aim for moves like this. So I don't try to trade every day. I wait for right opportunities where I know, okay, and the reason why I'm saying this is because you got to think about it. Friday is our last trading day of the week. This is our last trading week of the year. we're trading closer and closer and closer towards those record-breaking highs. Also remember, if we go to stockcharts.com, let's take a look at this as well. Go to stockcharts.com. We are overextended on the daily and the weekly, because you're on a 70 on the daily, and see you're coming down just slightly a little bit underneath on the weekly as well. You had a 69. So on the weekly, you don't really surpass that 70 mark, because as you can see it, every single time it goes around that 70, comes right on down. Comes around that 70, comes right on down. So you don't really see a full breakout above that 70 mark on a weekly, versus if you see it on the daily you'll see a nice breakout above it. You can see right here it's way above the 70, way above the 70, way above the 72, where it looks like it's just sitting on top of it. But if you go back to a weekly standpoint, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot to move my chart over. My apologies. But if you go to a weekly standpoint, it barely surpasses the 70 on the RSI. It hits around the 70, come right back on down. Hits around the 70, come right back on down. Hits around the 70, comes right back on down. But like I said, if we go to the daily, your daily, it'll overextend over it every now and then. You overextend off the 70, then it'll come back on down. Overextend off the 70, come on down, and now you're sitting right on top of it. So you are in areas of overbought, like where it's overbought, where we should be starting to see some pullbacks. But I mean, again, you're starting to see the 70s on not only the daily but the weekly as well. So that means we are getting towards these areas of highs. So that's why I'm kind of getting a little skeptic as far as going on, as far as calls. That's why I'm leaning more towards the put side. So that's why I say I'm gonna let it go back on up. Let it do what it do. That's cool. Let it set itself back on up. I'm gonna just sit on my hands until another opportunity presents itself. I'll chill. I'm not chasing. Just letting you know. I'm trying to make one good decent trade. One good trade. And then just walk away from the rest of the day, the rest of the week, setting myself up for 2024. And I will let y'all guys know what areas I'm about to jump into. Right now, I'm just keeping it on watch. But I know these areas will be coming up as far as resistance, because you can see we bounce, which was support. Now you're underneath support. What happens to support? Now it becomes resistance. So we know this area for sure around the 476.60 is support. 476.50 is a resistance now that we're underneath support. Let's scroll over and see if this area, before we get there, have some other areas of resistance. So we can see here, we got rejected, came on down, So that is around, so you got almost two areas, because that's 476.13. We'll see these little tops at where we came on down, because you had way more effect here where you hit and came on down. You had some effects here, so that's got to be around that 476. Let me see, around 476. Yeah, see, I'm trying to match these, because I'm trying to, let me see. Let me go up just a little bit higher, 'cause I think I need to go up a little bit higher than this. Let me just try 476 in general, because I'm just trying to see what the next area could be. So I'm just trying to look at in the past, to see exactly. So I know, we hit here, fell, hit here, fell. But I gotta look for an area where we also hit, but then turn into support as well. Because I can see a lot of downside right underneath that 476. You see, 476 came on down, 476 came on down, 476. Now we're back underneath support. See, we're getting closer, but see what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to see what areas that we may hit before we even get to these areas. That's basically what I'm trying to do at this moment. So, because I don't want to miss another opportunity. So what I'm trying to figure out is, okay, where are we at right now? Where are we bouncing? So that's around 475.50. So let me go back, 475.50. If 475.50 holds any type of weight. So 475.50 is right where we testing at this moment. So 475.50. So I'm just playing across the board just to see on how powerful is 475.50 as we get into that area. See right here? So I just want to see, but I know for sure 476 is going to be resistance. 477, 476.50 is going to be resistance. So we know these main two areas are going to be resistance for sure. I just don't want to miss another opportunity. That's what I'm just trying to pay close attention to at this moment because I don't want to miss it again. So you already see right here in the past, 476, you hit, came on down, hit, came on down, hit, came on down. So we know this area for sure is resistance and can act as support. So we know that that's going to have some type of effect to SPY too. I don't see, let me see, I see a few bounces off that 475.50, but it's not like real. Let's finish this year off strong. Yeah, exactly, boss. I'm still sitting on my hands, boss. I still haven't traded. Just waiting for the right opportunities. I'm now looking for puts. I am not looking for calls anymore. I am switching over to puts. And the reason being is, if you go into the RSI, we are overextended and into the 70s on the daily and the weekly. So I think those opportunities of calls are getting a little bit thinner and thinner and thinner, because even on the psychological basis, you got to think about people that may have gotten hit in 2022 when we went up towards that 480. And you remember we had that long, that downtrend. Let me go back. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about, because I want to just talk about it. Let me show y'all what I mean. Is this the right kind? Yeah. So let me go to a 5-year. Let me go back to a 5-year chart. 5-year chart. So okay. Because you got to think about it. You got to think about it on a psychological basis too. As we get closer and closer towards these areas of these resistant areas, you got to think about the people who may have got burnt in 2022, who thought that we was going to break above 480 and run. You got to think about people that might be trying to run ahead of time because they don't want to get caught in another possible yearly downtrend that happened in 2022. Because once you hit these areas, look what happened. You went on a whole year downtrend from the 480s all the way down to the 360s, which you bounced here. And then after we bounced off the 360s near the end of 2022, then we started to go back on an uptrend as we came into 2023. So even though we're on a cup and handle pattern and everything is looking good on the upside, again, you got to think about psychologically people that may have thought that we was going to break here from 2021 going into 2022, when people thought they was going to break this 480 level before, and look what happened. Some people that probably started to try to buy, for a push on up, and it started getting rejected, and which turned into a yearly downtrend for 2022. So that's why I'm kind of skeptic at the same time, because I'm like, on a psychological basis, if we look at SPY on stockcharts.com, we are, as far as on the RSI, we are overbought. We are on the 70 on the daily and the weekly, and we're edging closer and closer towards these highs. But on a psychological basis, do you think people are really wanting to hold or try to make a profit at the end of this year, or will they just wait? Because you might have people that's trying to sell now, getting out, because we're going to be closing this week off for 2023, opening a new week for 2024. So it's like, why not be smart and wait for next week? So you got to think about people that may be trying to bail out early, setting themselves up for next week. So it's two different ways you can play it. It's two different ways. I mean, you might have some people that'll look at it as, as an uptrend and a cup and handle pattern that could push above 480 and see new record-breaking highs. And you have the other side who, again, from 2021 to 2022, who thought 480 was going to break near around that time, who got burnt and got rejected and went on a yearly downtrend from 480 down to 360. So as we edge closer and closer towards these areas, will we see a repeat of 2022 when we have a yearly downside, or will buyers move in, break the 480s, and we will see new record-breaking highs above 480 into the 500s. So time will tell as we edging closer and closer and closer, because right now it is 11 o'clock and we are getting towards lunch hours. So, and you know how normally around lunch hours from 12 to 1, we'll have some type of transition. So either we may continue on up or we will continue on down. So at this moment, what I see is we are still on a downtrend, a huge downtrend at this moment. And I told y'all, and what did I call? Did I not say that we was going to see, did not run my live back? Did I not say we was going to see a potential descending squeeze? on down, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I didn't call that. What did I say? I said, look at this descending triangle. I said, if we don't break above this area, Nuno, Mello, MamaTrader, whoever, tell me I did not call that squeeze. Tell me I didn't call it. Did I not say if we don't break back above this area, I said we could see a continuation of this downtrend, this descending triangle that could possibly lead to a descending squeeze. And what happened? Boom, descending squeeze. Didn't I not call it? I told you. I called it. I just didn't expect it to happen this early. I ain't gonna lie, that's what threw me off, because the fact is, I was waiting. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was waiting as we got closer and closer here. Watch, let me break it down on what I was thinking. It happened so dang fast, it threw me off. So let me show you what I was expecting. I'm gonna show you what I was aiming for and why I missed it. Let me extend my downtrend towards the right here. All right, let me take the uptrend off for sure, because we're not on the uptrend no more. You kiss that bad boy goodbye. So let me go ahead and take my picture. Watch this. This is what I wanted. I knew a descending squeeze was coming, but I wasn't expecting it to happen here. See, as we see this descending squeeze here, this triangle, from here to here, because I told y'all this was going to be the base around that 476.50. Did I not call it? Hey, smash the like on my YouTube or whatever if I didn't call this on my live, and tell me I'm lying. Run my live back and tell me I did not call this play before it happened, even though it happened too early. But tell me I didn't call this play. Didn't I not say that we were on a downtrend? That was the first thing I said. I said we are on a descending triangle. I said if we do not break back above this downtrend, I said we could see a continuation and for a possible descending squeeze. I was expecting it to come here and squeeze, but that bad boy went here to here that fast. That's what threw me off. I was waiting for it to get tight and tight into the space and then drop, but I missed it. But I was on the right path. But y'all can't say I didn't call it. I called that play. Run back my live. If I need to go run it back myself, I'll run it back to show you guys I wasn't lying. I called this play out. I called it. So, appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you, man. Much love, Mello. But if y'all don't look, and it's still dropping. God, why, man? And it fell underneath the line too, the area I put. So, man, what is going on with? Why can I not nail these plays right now? I'm calling them, but I can't get in. It's like they just, man. I'm trying to get into these plays, y'all, so I can show y'all my trades, but they happening too quick. I was wanting this squeeze to happen around what time was this? That would have happened around almost 12 o'clock. So if you look at my time frame, around 12 o'clock. Look at that. As they got close and tight, that's around 12 o'clock when we normally have transitions. I wanted it to happen here, but this bad boy happened at around 10 o'clock, and I missed it. Man, the drop happened too fast. But I will run back my live to show y'all guys that I wasn't lying. That I called out this play right on point. That I said that we could see a descending triangle, a descending squeeze, and a drop. And this is exactly what happened, but it happened at 10 instead of 12. Because 12, we'll normally get a lunch hour movement. We'll get a lunch hour dump or a pump. And it dumped right before then. Like, God. Let me look at that contract now, because I already know I'm about to be sick to my stomach. Or if I would have gotten this contract on where I would have been at, I already know I'm about to be sick to my stomach. Man. Let me pull up the contract. Where the price at now? Because I'm pretty sure I'd have missed it. Because I'm pretty sure it's in the 11s. But I called that contract out. Let me see. Is this the right contract? No, that was $2. Look at that. $2 to 11. God, I think this is the one right here. I think I called out. 85 cents? Nope. Even this one running. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all these contracts, man. This is ridiculous. God. This a $10 movement. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, look at the opportunities on these contracts, man. Y'all can't tell me that these contracts can't change our accounts if y'all on the right side of momentum. From $1 to 6 on one. Let's see. Let's go to another higher one. Let's see how high. Let me see. Let me check out this one. This one went from $8, ran on up to $21. Let's go a little further. Let's go a little deeper. This one went from $11 to $25. So let's go to people with small accounts on how your account could have changed. Let's see. This one was 30 cents. I love $200 move on that one. All right, let's go to this one again. Yep, $1. So even if you would have had $100, let's say $150 account, $100.50 account, you could have got in with one share, even on that, and ran up. Think about it. You got in around 127, right? Let's count. 127, 227, 327, 427. Let me see. Where we at? How far is it still going? And it's still running. God. So 227, 327, 427. Did I count that right? 527, 627, 7. God, you still your $100 account, you'd have been close to almost 1,000 already. In a matter of what time did it start? From 10:30 to 11:10, almost underneath the hour. But you see how account changing this is? If you're on the right side of momentum, look at this. It's still moving. If you would have got in at $1.27 on a contract. Can you see this? Yeah, so y'all can see it. Y'all would have got in. Let me stretch out just a little bit more. I'm just showing y'all how account change on how dude, if you're on the right side of momentum, look at this. Look, you'd have got in at 127 on SPX contract, right? Same day contract, got in at 127. And look at this. Still moving up. Almost up to $8. You see how quick how account changes? Dude, your account would have changed that fast. And I called this play. That's the crazy part. And like I said, I missed it due to the fact is it happened here instead of here. I was waiting around 12 o'clock. And the drop happened that fast. I could have jumped in. But I did call this play. Watch. Let me go back to show y'all guys that I'm not full of crap. That I'm real with y'all. I'm honest with y'all. I tell y'all the God's honest truth about the things that I call out. I don't mean to go back. Hold up. Let me go back. Let me see if I caught it before this happened. Tell me I'm lying, y'all. I was debating whether I was looking at SPX or SQQQ as far as the downside. But God, it's already making moves already as it is. What was the lows? I'm trying to see what the area where I actually called it. 177 is holding up a strong resistance at this time, as you can see. And I also clicked squeeze. What I said? Down to the intraday. What did I say? Going to a possible movement of a descending triangle or a descending triangle squeeze if we stay on this pattern. As you can see right here, we have a nice descent. And what happened? Boom! Descending squeeze. Tell me your boy ain't call it. Tell me I ain't call it. Chat, hit me up, tell me I didn't call it. Please tell me I ain't call this. Please tell me your boy did not call this descending squeeze. I told y'all, man, dude, y'all heard my video. I replayed it. I called it. It just happened too dang quick. God, man, I can't believe I missed that, man. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach now, man. I could have, dude, you know how my account, oh, dude. All because the move happened too fast. The move happened too fast. I was expecting it here, and it happened here, and I missed the dang squeeze. And it's still dropping. Oh, my goodness. Let me see. I want to see that contract again. Let me see. Let me check for the put contracts real quick. Let me see. Where did I put it? I want to see where it's at now. I want to see the put contract. Is this it? Let's go back. Look at this. Look at your contracts. Look. Y'all seeing this in real time. Look at this. Underneath 11:30. You could have got in at what time? 10:30. Look. Y'all watching this. I called the play. And it's still... Dude, y'all watching this contract in real time. You'd have got it at $1. Look at this. You'd have been up $1,000 in what? It's underneath for what? 10:30. Underneath 11:30. Underneath an hour. Your account would have been up to $1,000 from a $100 account. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Holy crap. And it's still going. You'd have been up $1,300. Will we see $1,400 if you would have gotten an account? Let's see. Right now it's at what? It's $1,305. Oh, okay, it's come back down a little bit. Dude, but you see how fast? That's why I say you have to be on the right side of momentum when you're dealing with SPX. Right side of momentum. Dude, I called this play. I literally called this play. Oh my goodness. And it happened too quick. I missed my entry. No, I'm telling you, dude, that'd have been a wrap if I would have caught. Mambo trade, Mambo, I know you saying this. Mambo, tell me if you hear me in this chat. Tell me I didn't call this play out. I mean, Sean, Trade Life, any one of y'all, tell me I did not call this play out. Tell me I didn't call it. Mello heard me. Man, I called this play. Oh my goodness, I called this play. I just missed it though. Man, appreciate you, Mello. Appreciate you, buddy. You didn't jump in? Oh, Mello, tell me you caught something. I called this, man. I called this play, man. Tell me you got in on something, man. Please. Oh, my God. That was a money-making opportunity. Hey, I called it out. Puts. This was a money-making opportunity. I called it. I alerted it. Because what did I tell Nuno when Nuno was jumping in? Nuno was going in for a call, and you already knew it. And y'all, and Mello, all of y'all knew that before this happened, I was call buyers. Because how many times I kept saying about 2023 was going on the uptrend. How long I was call buyers? I just switched over to puts. I switched over to puts because I saw the pattern. Other than that, every single time I was on my live, I kept saying call. What did I do today? I switched over from calls to puts. So I already alerted y'all to let y'all know where my mindset was at, that I was going for puts. I said puts. I said I see a descending triangle. My indicators are pointing down because I see a reversal. I told y'all. What did I tell y'all about these indicators? I said when they're on the upside, when they're on the right side of momentum, what do you normally see? Let's go to an example. Let's go to a good example. When they're on the right, okay, here, look right here. When they're on the right side of momentum, right? Let me move this up just a little bit. Use my little hand. Come on, god dog it. Okay, look at my indicators. When they're on the right side of momentum, your 50 is at the bottom, your 20 is in the middle, your 9 is at the top. When it's in that particular order, SPY moves on up. However, when you cross over and it's on the opposite side, now your 50 is at the top, your 20 is in the middle still, but your 9 MA is at the bottom when you see downside. Tell me, what do you see today? What do you see today? Dude, I called this whole entire time. I told you what the indicators was telling me. Downside. I alerted it. Puts. Hey, y'all cannot say I did not call this. I called this. I doubled my investments. I could Hey, appreciate you. Hey, I called it. I called this play. They cannot say I didn't call. I'm saying puts because y'all already knew throughout the rest of these weeks that was going by, you remember I told you I kept saying calls. I was so call buys because I was basing it off of, you remember I was looking at this at first. Let me go back to my alerts. With my let me go back to my alerts chart. But I called this play. So man, if y'all listen, congratulations. But I called this play, so y'all can't say I did not call this. Come on, chart. Cause you remember before then, I was called biased. Cause you remember I kept looking at this pattern here. I was looking at a cup and handle. I seen the what else? I saw an uptrend for 2023. I seen all of this, and so I was called biased. But as I started doing more and more research, as we got closer and closer to today, another thing what I did was I went to stockcharts.com. I went here and I noticed. I said, I was checking out the RSI. I said, okay, we kind of high on the RSI on the daily. Let me check out the weekly. Let me see how much room we have on here. We was in the 70s. Because before then, you remember when SPY kept going up, people wasn't paying attention to the weekly. See, at SPY, another reason why SPY stayed going up on the daily too, because think about it, and everybody kept thinking the SPY was going to drop. People forgot about the weekly. The weekly, we wasn't hitting highs just yet. We were still floating around the 50s. We were still floating around the 55s. We were still floating around the 60s. So that's why we didn't see a huge drop on SPY, because everybody was focused on the daily instead of the weekly. The weekly still had room to run on up. Now that we're getting closer and closer towards the end of the week and the year, look what's happening now. Now we're getting closer, towards being overbought on the weekly as well. That's why I was like, I don't think I want to do calls no more. I think I want to go short I want to put in puts. And that's when I seen it. I say, dude, it's about to get shorted. I seen it. I seen it coming. I seen it. I was like, that's why I switched over from calls to put immediately. Because I put 2 and 2 together and I seen it. Because I thought about it. I said, how many people? Oh, no problem, Cosmic and all of y'all, man. I'm glad that y'all took heed to what I was, my alerts. And, man, as long as y'all make money, I don't care. And I don't care if I make money. As long as y'all make money, especially before we end out the year, hey, make that money. Profit, man. Profit is profit. Make that money. But I just started putting 2 and 2 together because I also thought about, I'm like, what about if you have majority buyers who don't want to push it up all the way to 480? What about if you have some people that got burnt in 2022 when they thought they was going to break 480, but then they caught that nice little downtrend in 2022 from 480 down to 360. So I'm like, psychologically, how many people really want to keep buying around these areas without panicking? And as you can see, they're panicking. So that's why I was like, nah, I don't think we're going to see it. And another reason why I hesitated too, because from these last few days, I wasn't seeing no more highs. We kept staying around these areas too much. I'm like, it's playing around instead of creating these new breakouts. Because I can see right here, we kept testing it, we came down. We tested, came down. We tested it, came down. It was around there 477.65. And I was like, we didn't see anything new. I didn't see no break of 478s. I just kept seeing this in this little area here that it kept on coming on down. Kept testing it, coming on down. Testing it, coming on down without seeing an actual breakout to 478, to encourage the buyers to keep buying in, to pushing it up higher. It just kept getting stuffed in certain areas. I was like, nah. I just kept seeing too many signs to tell me, Jay, change your thought process from calls. You need to go to puts. I seen it. I was like, nope. That's why I got away from it. I was like, nope. Right here was clear signs. Here, and here. We kept testing this area without a breakout here. We kept testing this area without a breakout here. We kept testing this area without a breakout here. So that was 1 test, 2 tests, 3 tests. Almost like a triple touch. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, drop. I would not fall for it. So I was not going in on calls. I said, nope. I had to pay close attention to details. I was not falling for it. I wasn't doing it. Congratulations, boss. Congratulations, man. And that bad boy still dropping. And I still ain't got it yet. Man. Like, come on, man. It's like every area I want, it don't go back to those areas. Because I wanted to at least go up to 75 and then come on down. Nope. I wanted to at least go back up to 75, 80, come on down. Nope. Or at least 476, come on down. Nope. That's why I never jumped in. It never got into the areas I really wanted. It's like, man, it's so much selling pressure. You can see it even on the volume. But I do see a lot of lower shadows though at this moment. Like they still trying to find some type of support. That's why I want to go back up and then take it by storm. But right now I'm like, it's 11:26. We already got a drop before 12 o'clock. So 9 times out of 10, I wonder now with after hours, instead of getting a dump, if we're gonna get a lunch hour pump. So, cause normally, we'll go up. We'll move like, from 9:30 to 11:30 or whatever. We'll be like up here. And then, once 12 o'clock hit, we'll kind of consolidate and then we'll see a dump on off. The fact is we already dumped on off early before lunch hours even kicked in. I'm like, I wonder instead of getting a dump, or we're going to actually get a pump. So instead of a lunch hour dump, we get a lunch hour pump. Since we already at these low areas, so I'm like, man, I might just need to sit on my hands and not even try to go for this because they might start trying to pump it up as we get closer and closer towards 12 o'clock. So I might sit on my hands and chill and just not even worry about it right now. Because they're trying to find some support areas because you can see they keep trying to level it out somewhere, especially around this 474 mark. So I'd rather wait for it to go back up and then see where we go from here. But this was definitely a perfect opportunity. I seen it. I seen that pattern. I seen that downtrend pattern right here, rejected. And the reason why I came up with the downtrend pattern was because I took the highs in pre-market and I put it with my intraday. So I seen here, we got rejected, came on down. Right here, we got rejected, came on down. And then I actually started here and it came on down. Then it popped and it fell right back under that downtrend. The only thing you had left to save it was that 476 mark right here, 476.50, because you bounced. And as we cracked it, which I told Nuno, I said, this is going to be your area support. I said, we crack it. That's a wrap. And look what happened. Boom. Cracked it. It just went crazy. Went straight ballistic. But the squeeze, the descending squeeze, just started, like I said, it started too early. It started here instead of here where I wanted it around 12 for a dump, a lunch hour dump. It's like crap. I had the right mindset. The timing was just off. Because like I said, the dump here happened around 10:30 instead of 12 o'clock like I wanted it, like I was anticipating. And I missed it. I was like, ah. It's like dirty broad you. And it's still dumping. Come on, man. Give me an opportunity, please. Because how low are you? Are you going to really drop all the way? I wonder if it's going to really drop all the way down to 470 is the question. Because we underneath 475. So you already know how that goes. Because if you above 475, do remember the $half mark. Remember how that goes. If you look at it from a $5 standpoint, you got 470, 475, 480. So if you're looking at it from a $5 standpoint, remember, the $5 mark is your make or break. If you stay above 475, then you move back on up towards, for the chance towards 480. Because you got 475, 476, 477, 478, 479, 480. Now you're underneath 475, which now is going to move from 475 to 474, 473, 472, 471 to 470, because now you're underneath 475. So that's why I'm thinking we may see 470. We could possibly see 470 drop. Could possibly. Let me look at these daily charts. Let me see. Cause yeah, that bad boy is about to go crazy. Let me see. Let me get rid of my stuff real quick. So if I see a different pattern. It's not like. Well, no, it's a weekly too. Let me put it on a daily. Let me put my lines back because I want to keep on the draw back. What about a 5-year chart? Can I see a little bit better on 5-year? Oh, it is a 5-year. Let me see my 6 month then. Let me see. Will we get some bouncing at? That's down in the 472s. This top portion. Matter of fact, let me look at my 480 hour chart too. I look at different time frames. I'll put them all together. 480, 24 hour maybe. All right, let's see. Clear this real quick. Clear this off. Okay, so we got rejected here. So that could turn into support, and that's around 472.60. So 472.60. So we still have a nice little $2 drop, but we do go that far down. And then you got these highs too here that we're coming up at too. Got these highs right where it's at too. So if this 473.70 don't hold here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if these areas don't hold here, 473.70 was right here, about 473.75-ish, something like that. Yeah, right here. See, we see the wick on this candle. It's right in that same area. If we do crack that, we have 472.50 where this candle is. We got stuffed at and then broke above. Let me see. What is 424? So you'll have these key areas. So meaning it can still drop down. So I can still get in and see if we can catch these potential drops. But I'm trying to see, because what was this top on this candle here? That was a high 473.73. So where are we bouncing at? What low did we come down to? 473.88. So I'm trying to see if we're gonna bounce off this candle here to here. Or if we do get lower, we can come down to the body of this candle. Where this body of the candle lines up with the upper portion of the wick of this candle. You can see right here, they line up perfectly. Goes across, that's around 472.50. Man, I just want to catch a spot before, man, because I want to ride it on down too. Shoot. But man, I'm just not getting the opportunity. It's like, golly, give me an opportunity, please, before you go all the way down to these certain key areas. Because you got, what, 473.73 and 472.50? And you close to that 473.73. Man, come on, man. Give me an opportunity, please. I beg of you. I could have got in at 474.50. Could have got in and rolled that down, too. Man. Because now you're on a staircase. Now it's going to be. So think about it now, okay? Calls. Let me break this down to you. Now that we're on the downtrend, now you see the windows of opportunity that's small. Because you catch it here, bounce, then a drop. Bounce, then a drop. So where in your right mind do you really see a call opportunity at this moment? When you clearly see a downtrend and you see these small green candles versus these big red candles. You see this? Drop. You try to get in for a call. You better get in and out. Drop. Get in for a call, you better get in and out. Drop, I mean, you got small, it's more of a risk. Put it like this, you got more risk than reward. You want to put yourself in a position of where you have more reward than risk, pretty much. So if you all call buys, I would switch over. Look at my boy, man. Dude, Marty, you're going to have to run back my chat. I called this play out. I called it. I called this before the drop even happened. Dude, look at this. I called this play out. I said it's gonna. I say, why? I'll run back my stream just for you, cause you my boy. Let me see. I'll run it back too. Is it? Let me see. Back up like the way I should today, so I'm just trying to. I'd rather be market involved. Can turn it double. Is this the right one? Right. Daughter's more chill. It can go up or get rejected at this particular point in time. Let me look at. I already showed y'all. Of a descending triangle or a descending triangle squeeze if we stay on this pattern. As you can see right here, we have a nice descending pattern forming right here. And then we can't break back above this downtrend. Let me go back. What did I say? Forming right here on this pattern. Descending, we are on a downtrend. Going to a possible movement of a descending triangle or a descending triangle squeeze if we stay on this pattern. As you can see. And what happened? Boom! 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 I told you. I called it. And look at that. Descending squeeze. Boom! I'm in a straight, excuse the language, shit show. I called that bad boy. I told you. I ain't gonna lie. More, excuse my language, F support. I'm not even trying to go in for a call. Calls right now and kiss the back parts of me. I ain't gonna say the word. Twice on the Tuesday, but because I was, dude, and let me show you why. Imagine this is a contract, Marty. Imagine you would have got in at $1 contract at 127. Look what it ran at, $13. You really think I'm going in for a call, or you think I want to stick to put contracts right now? Just saying. Look at it. You getting in at $1 put contract, $1.25, and it runs up to 13. All right, let's look at the call contracts. You really want to go in for a call contract right now? This is my calls. This is my puts. Let me shrink it up so they can match. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. My bot. Oh, there I go again. Ugh, I hate when I do this. I don't know why it does that. God dang it. I hate when it do this. Pain in my you know what. I've got to find a way to cut that crap off. It always do that. There gotta be a way for the computer, like to make your computer stop doing that junk. Cause I gotta put all this back up, man. Every single freaking time. What I should have did was I should have took a picture. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it, Marty. Would you get in on a call at this particular point in time where you have way more opportunities to get in for a massive opportunity for profiting, or would you get in for a put? Excuse me. I mean, see, I got a little cold. Excuse me. Man, I gotta find my freaking contracts again. God dang it, I hate when this thing do this, man. This shit making me sick. Oh, then I close my open up all my chats and stuff real quick. Open up all my chats. Put that back to the top. Oh yeah, I don't need this right now. I got it to the top already. Sorry about that, y'all. Man, I just hate when this computer does this, man. It gets on my nerve when this junk do this. Had everything set up in motion. Now I gotta find my contracts because I'm trying to get in. Was that one of my contracts? Oh, it is one of my contracts. What is this? Oh, no. That's a call contract. I don't want you. I need to put. Get away. I don't want no calls around me at this moment. I want straight puts. I want to put contract. I don't want no calls. Is this it? Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, Marty, imagine you would have got in on the put. 127 and that bad boy. Look at that, almost $14. So you really think I'm getting in on a call? Negative. I am not getting in on calls. That's not happening. No. Especially if the market is telling me what it's doing. Why would I want to go against the grain? Now what I would want to do is I want to reposition myself to see if I can find another opportunity to get in for another pullback. So right now we are getting closer and closer towards lunch hours. So I want to see exactly where we go. This is my 5-minute chart. Man, didn't I have a bigger chart out than this? Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. All right, let's see. I just want to catch more areas where I know it can go back up and then get rejected. I don't see 474. I'd rather it get up to high areas. I know it can get resistance. I mean, don't get me wrong, Marty. You can go in for a call, but I wouldn't hold it long term, is what I'm saying, because you got way more selling pressure than you got buying pressure this moment. I mean, you went from the almost close to 478s, now you're back down to the 474s. You pretty much back underneath 475. So that's why I would be leaning more towards puts than calls at this moment. I just wouldn't take that risk at this particular point in time. Where is my chats? Man, my chat box too? Oh, here we go. And my Twitch. I need my Twitch box. Twitch box. Pop that bad boy back on out. Pop out. All right, boom. Got my Twitch. I'm good to go. Hell no, I ain't doing no calls. I mean, like I said, you could, but don't do it long term. Like I said, just ride the moment. I mean, scalp. So I'm not telling you not to do it. Just find the right areas where you could, but going for a scalp. Like, don't hold it long term is basically what I'm saying. But I'm still leaning for a put. I mean, oh my God. So I'd rather wait for a reset right now since I didn't miss this area falling. I'd just rather wait for another setup. That means if I just have to sit out, I'll just have to sit out. It is what it is. I mean, the indicators are still pointing down. I mean, everything, you're still underneath the downtrend. Everything is still, because you got to think about it. Your downtrend is way up here. I mean, so it got room to move on up, but you're gonna be heading right back into resistance levels. That's what I'm saying. Ride it on up until you get into these levels of resistance. See, 474.50 tested. See, man, this the part. It's gonna be tricky for me to get in on the short because you way overextended, even from the VWAP, which it could pull right back up, like retract to it. See, this was a good area right here where you had the VWAP colliding in with your indicators, which made like four levels of resistance. Because you had, as far as the downtrend, let me show you what I'm talking about. As far as the downtrend, right here in this area, you had the VWAP, you had your indicators, you had your 50, you had your 9 EMA, and you had your 20 EMA. So instead of having support for like 4 floors, you actually have 4 ceilings. So right here in this area where we got in at, this was the perfect opportunity. And I was not paying attention to my VWAP at the time. I was just trying to, I should have. If I would have paid attention and said, okay, this is a floor, your VWAP. This is a floor, your 50. This is a floor, your 20. And this is a floor, your 9. All roofs, all ceilings above the head of SPY, which came on down. I should have caught it and paid attention right there. Perfect opportunity. It's like, it just went over my head because I was too busy looking at the space. I wanted to get here around 12 o'clock for a 12 o'clock dump, but this is what caught it. Your VWAP, your indicators, all drug that bad boy, and they still all pointing down. Look, your 9 EMA pointing down, your 20 EMA pointing down, your VWAP pointing down, your 50 pointing down. I mean, everything is still pointing on down. It's just down, down, down. So the best thing to do is if you are looking for a put, you want these indicators to be together because the reason why they make thick ceilings, because versus when they're separate. Because if they separate, SPY can go here, SPY can go here, SPY can go here. Versus if you have them all together, there's no way SPY can move because they're all on top. They stack. So SPY cannot get in. It cannot break between them because they all together. See that? You see what I mean? They made like a thick concrete ceiling to the point SPY couldn't get above any of it. So when they together, it makes it more solid for a SPY to react a certain way, whether it's at the bottom or whether it's at the top. So when they all together, boom, you get a better reaction versus when they separate like this. Because when they separate, it can go from here to test to here, test to here, to test to here. See? Versus here, when they all together all at one time, boom, perfect combination. Whether it's support or resistance. That's what you want to do. You want to kill it when all your indicators and everything align together. Then you kill it. You see here how on the upside, how everything was together? Your VWAP, your 50, your 9, your 20, and then how it held SPY well, and it went on up. Vice versa if it's going on down. Your VWAP, your 50, your 20, your 9 all together, which brought it on down. But when they separate, it's a little tricky, like I said, because it can test here. It can test here as it goes back up. It can test here. It can test here. I mean, it's just different. That's why I don't like it when it's like this. It's tough. Versus if I would have caught this bad boy. 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 That's all I'm going to say. Happy New Year's, Pete. I'm about to be getting out too. I got 15 more minutes with y'all guys because it is Friday, and you know me, I only stay half the day anyway. We'll be getting close to 12 o'clock, lunch hours, and again with it being Friday, and I'm gonna still be rolling out in about 15 minutes. So I just want to spend as much time with y'all guys as I can, even though I'm gonna see y'all next week. But it's New Year's. heading into New Year's, I want to spend time with my family, with y'all, man, with everybody. Before I head out, wish everybody a Happy New Year because we're not gonna be seeing each other till Tuesday. Anyway, so, but don't say I didn't call out. I didn't alert that drop though. Don't say I didn't alert that. So before we head out for New Year's, and for the ones who did catch on to my alerts and made that bag before the 2024 hit, salute to y'all. make that money. Make sure the market pays you and you don't pay the market. You know how we roll. Come on now. I like to have fun with y'all guys, man. I just enjoy myself with y'all, man. It's fun. It's fun. Ain't nothing wrong with having fun and making money at the same time. So you know how we roll. My boy's banking. That's what I'm talking about. Money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? I got money in the bank. Congratulations, though, team. Congratulations, man. And Happy New Year's to you, too, Cosmic. Happy New Year's to you, Pete. Let me call out everybody that did post in my chat. Marty, Happy New Year's.Jesperanza. I think I said that right. Mello, Deck, Nuno, Active, MamaTrader, Trade Life. I think that was it. Let me see if I didn't miss anybody in my did anybody rub me on here? No, nobody. And I mean, even if y'all didn't hit me up on YouTube comments, I don't care. Still love y'all. Still got love for y'all. On YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, Rumble, whatever, man. Have a happy New Year's. And man, I wish y'all to go into a New Year's blessed, you know, man, and many more doors of opportunities will open up for y'all. And, you know, again, a lot of us will be getting away from a 9-to-5, be working from home full time, fully trading. Because I think 2024 is going to be a lot of people's year, a lot of people's time, man. I think it is our time. I think it is our season. As far as the Tradecaster community, I think we're going to be expanding further and further. So I think 2024 is going to be the year. I think we're going to be jumping off big time, man. I think a lot of changes are going to be happening for us, man. So not only for me, but for y'all guys. I think, you know, for Sean, for the community, I think things is going to happen. Just new doors of opportunities. So, man, we're going to be rocking and rolling, man. I'm ready for 2024. I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get it. Yep, Happy New Year's to you too, Marty, man. Man, I'm about to be rolling out too, fellas. I'm about to be gone, man. I don't want to, since I didn't miss this move, I don't want to let FOMO and emotions kick in because this was a beautiful opportunity. I did call it, but it just happened ahead of time. It happened too quick. Like I said, I wanted it at 12 o'clock dump, but we caught it right at 10 o'clock. Caught a 10 o'clock, 10:30 dump versus a 12 o'clock dump, but I did call it. I did alert it. So, y'all welcome. Yeah. Now I'm just having fun, man. But yeah, you too, Marty, man. You be safe too, boss, man. And again, man, I will be seeing y'all boys next Tuesday for a new year, 2024, and much more. Let me get all my stuff set up because I'm about to soon be rolling out. I'm about to be rolling out too. Let me make sure I got everything in order. Before I give my shout outs and my farewells. Yeah, 2024. Oh yeah. 2024, let's go. But I do thank y'all guys. I mean, you know, all jokes to the side before I head out. I mean, like I said, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Rumble, all of y'all, man. I just want y'all guys to hear me out as we leave out in 2023. So this is from my heart. I do thank y'all, you know, women, men, whoever's watching me. I do thank y'all for being with me, for joining with me, laughing with me, trading with me, hell, taking losses with me, whatever the case may be. But, you know, it's just time for us to, you know, we can't bring the past into the present, into the future. So, man, let's leave the past right where it's at. Even our mistakes that we made, even as traders, and not even if trading. If trading isn't even out of your profession, you know, singing, you know, music, sports, whatever the case may be. It's just time for us to learn from our mistakes and do better for 2024. You know, all we want to do is prepare ourselves to doing better and to doing the things that we didn't do in 2023. I'm sorry. But always remember, what's that saying is, sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do in order to get where you want to be. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do in order to get where you want to be. You know, sometimes we might have to bite our tongues, you know, whether it's a job, go through hell and feel like nothing is happening right in our lives. But I'm telling you, when you're going through so much problems in life, that's because God is setting you up for something greater and you just don't know it. That's your test of faith. don't never lose out on it. Always have faith in life, no matter what you go through. Because if you go through something, there's always somebody that's going through worse. Always remember that. It's always going to be somebody that's going through worse than what you're going through. So it's enough of us complaining. It's time for us to start being more grateful. Giving thanks, glory, honor, and praise. Because I'm a firm believer of God, of course. And, I always, pray. I'm grateful for the things he put in my life. Y'all should be grateful for the things he put in y'all life and things to come. Because it's coming. 2024, we rocking and rolling, baby. We going to be taking off. We going to be making big things happen. I don't care if your profession is stock trading, dancing, music, blogging, whatever the case may be, man. God going to open up doors for y'all, man. I'm telling you. Kick them doors down, man. It's time for us to make it happen. This is our year. This is our time. This is our season. We're going to manifest it. We're going to speak it to existence. We're going to rock and roll, baby. I see a lot of millionaires in the future. I don't care. You don't even have to be millionaires. You can be 6 figures, up to 7 figures, whatever the case may be. As long as you are financially stable and good, living the life the way you want to live it, it's time to make it happen, baby. It's our time. It's time for us to stop watching other people's success and create our own. Instead of being on YouTube and Instagram watching everybody else be successful, let's create our own journey. Let's write our own book. Let's tell our own story so we can motivate other people. So, about to be closing it out, man. I will be seeing y'all next Tuesday, of course. Again, I hope y'all have a blessed and happy New Year's, a new start. Again, leave the past where it's at. We starting a new chapter, new life, new everything, man. So I will see y'all on the other side. And again, may y'all have a blessed night. May y'all have a blessed year. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling, man. I love all y'all guys. Again, y'all stay blessed and keep doing what y'all doing. I'm proud of y'all, man. Salute. Peace.